Welcome back. With all the talk about side gigs these days, one that many people are now turning to is the stock market. In tonight's Rebound Report, Derek Francis spoke with one expert whose business prides itself on teaching people about investing strategies. Derek?
Yeah, Janice, a lot of people maybe didn't realize that you can actually dabble in the stock market right now without paying anything for the trades. In fact, zero fees is all the rage these days. And if you're thinking about maybe trying it out and want to make some extra money, one company wants to show you how to do it.
Danielle Shea is a regular on Fox Business and the director of options at Simpler Trading.
Well, Simpler Trading is very unique because we focus on educating individual investors.
It's not a firm that makes money off of your stock purchases, but instead it serves as a teacher.
Teaching other people how they can take their finances into their own hands and how they can make extra money on the side if they're working, if they're a stay-at-home mom.
Simpler Trading shares trading ideas in real time, showing its leaders investing their own money in the market, something many are now dabbling in thanks to popular free trading sites like Robinhood, coupled with the market pullback we saw in the spring. One of the industry's Simpler Trading likes right now is oil.
With the idea that, when more people do start to drive further distances, they start to fly on planes more. That goes back to oil.
Danielle's a believer in oil ETFs, exchange-traded funds, not all that different from a mutual fund.
This is something that's a really low-priced investment, especially for someone who's not looking to be too leveraged in the stock market, but wants to take advantage of a rebound.
While the airline industry is coming back on Wall Street, Danielle believes it'll take some time still for it to reach pre-pandemic days.
I do think that business travel is going to be undeniably impacted because at this point, companies have figured out that there's really no reason to spend absurd amounts of money to send their employees to be in person.
She thinks airlines that offer the most traveler adjustment and flexibility make the most sense in this climate, and many of Simpler Trading's other investments offer even less risk.
I think consumer staples, this is an area where no matter how much money people have, they're going to spend money there, okay? And throughout the pandemic, we have seen a couple different leaders in kind of a crossover between staples and retail.
As Inauguration Day approaches, Danielle believes the checks and balances of a Democratic Biden administration, coupled with a Republican Congress, is good news.
But because of the fact that he's not going to be in control of the House and the Senate, I'm actually looking at that as a very bullish situation for the stock market. People are thinking, okay, well, how is a new administration going to handle things? And we're seeing solar stocks just taking off. I really like the solar ETF.
The risk associated with the stock market is certainly not for everyone and is not to be relied upon for a weekly paycheck. But for those looking for a potentially profitable side gig, learning from someone who puts their money where their mouth is something to consider.
We are real traders who trade our personal accounts, and we do it live for our audience every single day. For the good and the bad, people see exactly what we're doing.
Kind of like Shark Tank, if you will, with stocks. Simpler Trading offering free trial memberships right now for as low as just $7. Also has free newsletters where you can learn about that. Also, Danielle has her own free newsletter, Janice. It's 5startrader.com. We have all this linked on our web story here in a couple minutes. Also, Janice, check this out. Popular free trading sites like Robinhood, the one we showed you just there. Robinhood, for example, has seen its users jump from 2 million to 13 million over the past 3 years. So apparently buying stocks on the side no longer just for those Wall Street experts. It's a lot of fun for a lot of people. We're live. Derek Francis, Fox 17 News.
Yeah. Makes it easy for a lot of us to just download the apps there, Derek. And like you were saying, people have more time on their hands despite the uncertainty. This might be a good time to get in. Thanks so
a lot
much,
of people learning a lot of things about the stock market these days. Thanks, Janice.
Thanks so much. If you know of a person or a group helping others get back on their feet or stay there during this pandemic, we want to hear about them. Call the number there on your screen or send an email to rebound@fox17online.com.